I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but Killer Klowns from Outer Space is being rebooted. You know what? A big part of me is like, fuck yeah. I'm going to tell you, because I know the Kyoto brothers who actually wrote, directed, created all puppeteers for this. I worked with them on Thundermans back in the day, and they were great people. I did the voice and the mouth for Colosso on the Thundermans, but then they replaced me with Master Shake, and that really upset me, but whatever. That's Hollywood for you. And the Kyoto brothers are fucking talented. They have done so many puppeteering things throughout all the years. They've made some fantastic moves, and I love them so much. And for them, I'm happy this is happening. They had a video game that happened at one point. I love the video game. It was so fucking good. But I think what they're doing here is even bigger. So Amazon and MGM Studios are working with Ryan Gosling. He has a 3-picture deal with them, guys. And the first one's going to be The Killer Klowns from Outer Space, a 1988 cult classic by the Kyoto brothers. Now, it's the 35th anniversary of this whole project. I think that's why this happened. It was directed by Steven Kyoto, and also it was screenplayed by Steven and Charlie Kyoto, and also produced along with Ed Kyoto. All together, they brought this project moving forward. And if you've never heard of it, you're like, what the fuck is the Killer Klowns from Outer Space? Well, it's about a bunch of clowns. A circus tent lands in a field near a small town, and they attack the deviant. And it's attack of the deviant, red-nosed, balloon-twisted psychos from another world who plan to annihilate the whole world, all of mankind, and turn people into cotton candy. Yes, scary killer clowns. They have like a gun, like a ray gun, and they shoot you, and you like turn into a cotton candy. And when people open up, it's fucking gross. It's like bones and blood. That's it that comes out. It's fucking sick. Kyoto brothers are fucking twisted motherfuckers. I love them, but they're twisted, man. They're mine sometimes. It's a great movie. Ryan Gosling's excited about it. The whole production's excited about it. Ryan Gosling's production company, General Admissions, behind it too. I'm just happy about this because I love the Kyoto brothers, but does it need to be rebooted? It's very much an 80s movie in its time. It makes sense at that time. And now, do we need to make it? That's the question, guys.
No.
That's the question.
No, but fuck no.
Well, that's a good question. Well, you two are very vocal, so I'm going to Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward first. So, Ronald Todd, you hear about this. Here's my question. Ronald, you worked on a lot of sitcoms. You never came over to, I can't remember you coming over to Thundermans at all, right? You never came over there at all once? Oh, I can't hear you, Ronald. I don't know why I can't hear you. Oh, I think you're muted for some reason on, let me hit this. That might help. There we go. All right.
Thank you.
Did you ever work with them before?
No, I just came over for lunch sometimes.
That's what I thought. I thought I saw you there a couple times, but they're a good group of guys. And when you work in a business like this, I think the one thing that I think about the most is like, oh God, these guys get this fucking big opportunity with Ryan Gosling. That's cool because these guys are so down to earth. They're like middle America, normal guys. They made someone when they were kids. And it became this cult fucking fandom, you know? Got a video game, now it's getting a movie. It might get a series based off this too.
I think that's cool.
It's right? Even though it's the craziest idea. I don't know if you ever saw it in the 80s. And if you didn't, that's fine.
I didn't. The two words killer clowns kind of freaked me out.
Right? But you've heard of it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you think that this will actually be something that the new generation will love?
No.
People are scared of clowns too, right? People are scared of clowns. And so do you think that could maybe hurt their numbers? I just think I don't think it'll hurt. Well, I mean, people are just going to laugh at it. They're going to hear the title and laugh at it. And that's kind of what's going to happen. But Ryan Gosling is going to bring the Kenergy to this though, too, right? He's going to bring that Kenergy.
He's not.
Hey, GR, he's going to bring the Kenergy. He's going to bring the fucking Kenergy. Could you see this maybe being a thing because people love Ryan Gosling? And he hasn't said he's starring in it yet, but normally when they don't say they're doing it, they do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's normally how it goes. So do you think that...
Is his wife in it?
Who's his wife, GR?
Eva Mendes.
Oh, that's who he's married to, really?
Yeah.
Fucking lucky man. Round of applause for him. You know? And if they
that would make it worth watching.
Will that make it happen? She is hot, Pepe. Will that make it happen?
What, because he's married to Eva Mendes?
Well, being the hot couple coming together, would that make it be a more success?
Nah, I don't think he's that much of a box office draw. I don't think he's that much of a box office draw.
You don't think Ryan Gosling?
Neither do I. I was just trying to be nice about it, Ron.
I don't think
He is.
I don't think he.
She is.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she is. Well, I don't know about her either.
She's not. She hasn't done. She hasn't done anything.
She's not really a leading actress. She's a good supporting actress.
What she's done is been it's
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah, but she's never been the star. She was in Fast and Furious. She wasn't the star of that.
Right.
The movie
The
with
other
Denzel.
guys, but she wasn't the star of the other guys.
She was a star in the movie with Denzel.
Oh,
Denzel was the star.
No, she was number 2 on the call sheet. She was number 2.
She was number two.
Brother,
But
come on, man.
number
Well,
2 is still
that
a
beats
star.
being number 3, doesn't it?
I'm just saying. I think
Go
she's a
with
big
this guy again.
I think she's. Yeah, I think she's
She
still
ain't
a
gonna
fucking
put
talent.
butts in the seats. I'm telling you.
You don't think so, Jordan?
No doubt, but she's just not. She's not doing anything. She's not relevant right now.
Yeah, she's not gonna make this thing.
Okay.
When
how
was the
about
last time she
probably-
did anything?
Speaks enough for itself that if she came back and did it, people would go see it.
Last time I think she did anything, she showed up at the end credit scene of Fast 5 to hand The Rock a piece of paper, and for 5 seconds, that was her last thing.
Wow.
That wasn't do you want to make a little extra money check?
Oh, man. That's going to blow up her IMBD, isn't it?
100%. Guys, I honestly think this is a weird thing. It's a weird movie, and it is very set in its time. But like,
I think a lot of things that came out of the 80s that became called classics are a thing of their time, and
Yes.
they just don't work in today's
Yes.
theater,
Yeah.
today's society.
but
Yes.
Jordan, don't you
Like
think that
Gremlins was a thing of its time. Don't fuck with Gremlins either.
we're doing Gremlins 3?
Oh,
Let's
shit.
have
Don't fuck with Goonies.
Goonies 2 is happening, Pepe.
Ooh.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck with Monster Squad either.
There's no Monster Squad yet, Jordan. There's no Monster Squad yet. Wolfman still has nards like Pepe. He still has nards.
That little, huh?
Oh, GR, you're gonna get slapped by Pepe's paw tonight before the night's done. But Jordan, don't you think that like the idea is it's like I feel like Gen Z might be about this. I feel like Gen Z might fall in love with this.
It
It's like
depends
this-
because are we going to go back to the roots? Are we still going to use puppets and creepy? That's creepy. Or are we?
That's
gonna
very
have
creepy.
Weird ass CGI thing. That's just. It's
We gotta do
How
puppets
did they get my ex-wife in another picture? That's what I want to know.
because
That
she
is
was
so creepy.
available. She was available.
That is creepy. My balls just climbed back up.
All I got to
Just
say,
got cold. Just got cold.
remember
Great line, Ron.
how iconic RoboCop was? For its
Yes.
satire, and it's satirical like the news channels, or I'll do that for $1, and then they remade it, and it became a soulless action movie.
Yep.
I just feel like this is going to be another soulless horror film, soulless whatever. It's not going to have the same pizzazz.
Perfect for Gen Z.
100% correctamundo.
You know what's funny though, Jordan? The chat seems to be interested on this. They want to go back and watch it, and I honestly think that this
They are
could be.
probably interested in the original. They've never seen it, but I don't know if
Yeah,
they'll
the
want to
original
reboot.
was great.
The original was fucking awesome. It was great. It was great puppeteering. That's what we need more puppeteering like that. I think it's interesting.
Right.
It's fun. It was revolutionary at the time, and the Kyoto Brothers became a household name for puppeteering after that, second to Jim Henson.
If
They're really
we
good.
went, if they did the puppeteering in Suits and the Michael Bay disaster of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles until that CGI mess we got, it probably would have been a decent hit.
Yeah, I don't want CGI for this. So, and Queen wants a reboot of Monster Squad. She loves Wolfman's nards too. I mean,
I've got a
that's
I
all I-
love that movie.
I got a funny story for you, Brian. Funny story
Yeah.
for you.
What you
I was
got?
doing a show. I was doing a show with puppets. It was Brian Henson, and I did 2 seasons of it. And we were at CBS Radford, and they put the heads on, plugged everybody in, and they were going telemetry. They weren't going hard plug, and we were interfering with the landings at Burbank Airport. We had to shut down.
Jesus, they still got problems with that?
Yes, this was in '94, but
Were
yeah,
you on,
we had to.
were you on Ninja Turtles? Because the original
No.
Turtles with Brian Hansen, he was working on it, but his dad Jim Henson was still
Okay.
alive at the time. they had the same problem where the faces in the suits would just start going nuts because they were by the airport and the signal and it was like demonic. They had video.
No, but this was the other way around. We were interfering with the airport. They weren't interfering with us. We had to pop off the heads and we had to plug everybody in.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Isn't that great?
I love that.
More than you know.
That.
The world of technology.
It was a show on ABC. It was called Dinosaurs.
I love that show.
Not the He just buried the lead, man. He's like, hey,
how have we not talked about this before?
About it.
Two seasons.
I heard about it.
Bro, how are we not talking about it? You worked on Dinosaurs? Those are my favorite shows. Those are my favorite shows.
All I told you this is for a kid's show or a family show, that ending was the most tragic.
Oh my God. I know.
Pepe,
die.
But remember the story I told you about how I started a rumor on the set, the producer came down?
Yeah. That was Dinosaurs?
It was Dinosaurs on a Friday night.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
I love that show. That was Pepe. Pepe used to tell me he loved it so much too, right, Pepestar?
A little something.
I love that show. Oh my God, I love it so much. That's crazy. Because, like, honestly, that was revolutionary at the time. It was a sitcom in costumes, you know.
Do you know the crew was making more than the actors were in the suits because of our hours?
Really?
Yeah, the actors had a really bad deal because you didn't see their face. It was a really bad deal that they made. And they would come to the crew like on hiatus and stuff and say, do you need your lawn mowed? Anything like that, you know?
I believe it.
Weird. It was weird. And we raised the floor of the studio of the stage up 4 feet because all the puppeteers would go under the stage and put their hands up and do everything.
That happens a lot now these days.
Yeah.
When they do this puppeteer stuff, it happens all the time. And it's like the voice actors sometimes get more than the actual people in the suits.
Yeah.
You know? And it's
Bad
like,
deal, huh? Bad deal.
And that's why we got to fucking fix SAG-AFTRA sometimes, you know? It's
this new deal we just got.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It's true. It's true, Pepe. And if and when I run for SAG president, we'll fix all that shit. We'll get in there. We'll fucking change it, you know, that because it has to happen. Like stuff like that. When someone's acting every day, 9 to 5 or 9 to 8 or wherever it comes down to, you need to get paid.
They would get out of that suit. They were sweating. It was bad.
The money is there. Pay the people.
The money is there, Pepestar. I worked on American Horror Story. I remember one time, and we were shooting in the desert. It was 115 degrees, 115, and they had people in hazmat suits, right? And it was like, and they were like sweating so bad that when they said cut, the people were almost passing out. They'd pull off their boots and they would drip. It was like water pouring out of their boots. It was all sweat. It was all sweat. We got shut down that day. We also had a COVID outbreak that day. So that was during COVID. It was a crazy time. But I was like, you can't do that to people. No. GR, you're a big clown fan, right? Do you want to see Killer Klowns from Outer Space come forward? Are you excited about this reboot happening? Or do you think the clowns should have stayed in 1988?
They should have stayed in 1788.
They weren't there. They landed on Earth in 1988. GR is not something that the world needs.
Fuck no. Clowns are pitiful, especially those.
It was actually very graphic for its time, GR. It was very fucking graphic. There was a lot of blood. They were destroying people's like noggins. It was more graphic than Daredevil's.
Brian, you asked me a question. I gave you an honest answer. I wouldn't watch that shit if it was the only thing on television.
So
hey, lose the dude, dude. Lose the dude.
No, Pepe, I'm being honest. He asked me a question.
GR. Read the room.
Will it fail, GR?
Dilligaff, Jordan. Dilligaff.
We didn't tell you FOAD. You didn't tell you FOAD at least, you know.
That's next, Brian.
So GR's not about it. Ronald's not about it either, right, Ronald? Nothing.
No.
Jordan, not about it.
I'm about the original. I'm not about this remake.
I'm going to tell you, I might be alone on this.
Here he goes. I'm going to like it.
Pepe's not for it either, Pepestar, huh?
No, sir. It's a hard no.
So, Brian, that shows that 4 of us on this show have good taste.
Hey, and one wants to speak reality for a second. Here's what I say.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
The Kyoto brothers are they are an unknown song in Hollywood. They're three brothers that have been making puppeteering very successful on multiple shows throughout multiple platforms across multiple decades. And I think that they are not as successful as Jim Henson. They might never be. And for me, when I hear this, I think one thing. Thank God someone recognizes one thing they did as something that meant something to the business. And please give them an opportunity to make some fucking money, because it's the weirdest fucking IP-ness. It's odd. It's out there. It's fucking ridiculous. But you know what? It's going to make those guys money who need money and deserve money, and who you spent countless hours crafting characters across countless platforms and have been paid pennies. Thank God they're going to make, hopefully, a big franchise paycheck. That's what I say. You know what? It might be shit, but I hope they make money. And
let's not forget, everybody. He also said the Crow reboot looked good because of the trailer.
But I also said, Jordan, it wasn't going to make money. I also said it was not going to make money. And
if I remember right, everybody here but this guy thought it looked decent.
Well,
it was shit. It was shit.
That proves you were half right, Brian. It didn't make any money, but
I still say pay the people.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
me.
pay the people.
And people that are being
how much money are they going to get? Are they going to write it? They're
producing it? They're getting all the back end points. They're going to make money.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.